sprint races will be our next at least 5 to 6 races of Stage 5. And since I have now done all 5 of the drag races, along with also doing all of the drift races, we are making some pretty good progress so far with me and my pony car. Because, well, that's basically what the Ford Mustang more or less is. It basically is a pony car, more or less. But either way, I can definitely say this pony is very much galloping hard on these plains. Anyway, let's get through our first sprint race, coming from Arnell. You heard. To all you out there reading in sprints, you know the drill. Bank equals SMS route, so don't delay and commit. I'm also going to go back to the medium difficulty for this because I don't think this will take me too long. But anyway, let's go. Sprint racing takes quick reflexes, my man. One wrong move and you're as good as done. Good luck. You're going to need it. I'll upload the map to your SMS. Thank you, Arnell. Hopefully you will be needing more luck than me by the time we're done here. I'm just gonna take a sip of water before continuing this. So we have a Nissan Skyline, an Audi A3, and I can't see what the fourth car is. It's a Vauxhall Corsa as our competition here. Well, I did manage to win the race, but my only problem was I was not able to execute it quite as well as what I would have executed. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Things at the moment are not going very well. But either way, I am prepared to try this again. So I am now right behind the Skyline and the Corsa, who both wreck themselves. And now, as I head through this shortcut, I still go straight into the wall, but either way, as long as I don't make the same mistake I did before, I might actually have a good shot at winning the race with a sizable gap, if I'm lucky. But anyway, we will keep ourselves moving. As I downshift and make sure that my car stays under control. And now, I think there should be a straightaway here, and yes there is. As I'm now going to stretch myself away from my competition and hit 192 on the straight. As I'm trying my best not to crash, I do manage to avoid crashing that time. And downshifting again, avoiding further calamity as I do it. That, by the way, is a good thing. And now we just have 2 corners left. Got this one, and then this one. And I hit the water barrels. But let's see what the gap is. I think the gap in the end is going to be 3 seconds. Oh, 3.68 seconds to be precise, over Henry, Barbara, and Arnell, still finished last. I guess the main key to that whole thing was just car control. Yeah, I'll take the 200. I reckon that's good enough for me. Coming from this first race, I'm happy with it. Okay, let's continue. Because we still have at least 5 more sprint races to go. And the next one I'm going to head to will be down here. The arrow is probably pointing me in the right direction. And here it is. Sprint race number 2. Coming from Carl. As soon as you're in, I'll upload the course to you. I'm not going to read the full message because I know it sounds potentially defamatory. And personally, because, well, I just don't want to. So, ha! Alright, so we get a Vauxhall Corsa, Toyota Corolla, and a Lexus IS300. As I already lose it on the start to all 3 of my opponents. And not doing very well at the moment. I don't think. Oh god, oh crap, okay. I'm so glad I avoided further calamity there. But anyway, I now clear the Vauxhall Corsa with my raw speed. That was an incredible save. Did not think I was going to save it at that speed. I really didn't. But either way, I somehow did. And yeah, I was a little too early there on the brakes. But it's okay because I still manage to get through the corner without any problems. And it looks like we're heading down the highway, and yep, we're heading into Cole Harbour, and where the finish line is on the other side. This is a tight corner. Get on the brakes, also use up my nitrous at a reasonable time. And across the line with a time of 1 minute 53 seconds. And a winning margin in the end of 3.2 seconds over Alex. Victor was third, and it was Carl who came home fourth. 200 rep points, 2,000 bank points. I'm okay with this for now. As long as I'm able to get 300 in one of these races. Maybe even 2 of them. But either way, I can definitely say this car is pretty fast in a straight line. It is slippery, but at the very least, I can say it's the sort of car that does suit these conditions quite well. Plus, it did also come down to me having some pretty good car control in the process, which I think also helped me. Because, well, basically it comes from experience. Yeah, but still, I gotta say, that was an incredible save. I honestly did not think I was gonna save that. I did not think I was gonna save this car the way I did. But either way, I did succeed in coming up with the compromise. Yeah, a little early for that left-hander, but either way, it really didn't matter because I still came away with a 3-second victory in the end. Probably wasn't perfect, but either way, I don't really care because it's enough for me. And yeah, okay. I think I've been recording this now long enough. I reckon there's at least a few decent shots I can get of my Mustang. I reckon there's enough shots there for me to get. And we've now got some more carbon hoods. Cool. Okay, next. Here it is. Sprint race number 3. And it comes from Al. Look what the cat dragged in. You know we ain't playing video game. You know we ain't playing no video games here, bro. Teehee. This one's for real bank, and I'm the one collecting it. I'll be waiting at the finish line with my feet up. Try to get there before I fall asleep. Al, why don't you try and prove? You'll be the one who gets to the finish well before I do. I'm also more likely to fall asleep in cars than I am on public travel. If you want to know something about me. Anyways, so we've got 2 Golfs and a Nissan Skyline as our competition here. And already I move up into the lead, and Al is running last. Yeah, this race is really starting to become a bit of a bitch now. In terms of me trying to actually win it, but also win it by getting the rat points. That is proven to be the hard part right now, because even though I have won this race once before, I did not win it with a margin high enough to get me the rat points. Not even 100. I was literally given 0. And I know that's probably happened a few times, but I at least want to try and see if I can secure some rat points before this is all said and done. Plus, I also think when I hit those water barrels, they might have actually cushioned the blows I would have taken on the highway. Okay, I avoided the SUV. That is a good thing, by the way, because I needed that to happen. Also, I think once we get down to the stretch right before the freaking hairpins in Beacon Hill, well, basically the AI seem to blitz me through there for whatever reason. They always just seem to get a better run through that one section that just seems to be at least twice as fast as me, possibly even 3 times faster, because I just don't know how to crack it. How they're able to get through that one section better than I can, it's basically beyond me. Okay. I'm actually going to brake here. There we go. That's what I should have done before. And now I've got a sizable gap. A sizable gap of at least 4 seconds. Okay, I will take that. Won in the end by nearly 5 seconds over Colleen. Gary was third, and it was Al who came home fourth. Yeah, I'll take that 200. I nearly got 300. But anyway, doesn't matter. I got the rat points. I just needed to make sure I got a good exit through that right-hander, and then I was pretty much there for the taking, more or less. Anyway, 3 races down, and I think we still have 2 to go, at least. Because I think another one will pop up on the map somewhere. And yep, there is one that pops up on the map. And what do you know, it's at the top of Jackson Heights. How unsurprising. Oh well. Just gonna have to drive all the way over there once I've got this next one done with. I don't really see what else there is for me to do, aside from just go with it. Well, anyway. You know what? I think because of how close that last race was, I'm actually going to put this one up to the... down to the easy difficulty. Quit your staring and step up. We're running sprints. If you got the quid, you get the course route. Make a choice. I'm making a choice, and my choice is bring it on, Lee. I'm not afraid to whoop your ass. I also figured it would be easier for me to put this down to the easy difficulty. Oh, we get another Mustang. And along with that, we also get a Corolla and a Lexus IS300. As I nearly get spun out there by the Corolla. And the top 2 were definitely dicing it out, and yep, the start of this race has just been carnage. But either way, I still come through. And I put this one down to the easy difficulty because, well, I noticed this race was long. And the AI must have taken the outside road compared to me, because I went where the racing line was. But anyway, I put this down to the easy difficulty just because, well, I figured it would at least be worth it for me to get one race where I do get 300 rat points. I am at least hoping that does become the case of what it is I'm trying to do here. And I missed the inside entry, but that's okay because I have a huge lead anyway. And that's a good thing, because it means I can extend my advantage up front. Also because, well, I'm more liable to take in accidents now. I at least figured it would be easy for me to have at least one easy race in this whole thing. And that's basically what I've just done here, because, well, I want to at least prove I'm still capable of scoring one race with 300 rat points. It's also because I know a lot of these are potentially going to be important races by the time we get down to what should be the last 37% of the game. I had to think about what I was going to say there, but I'm glad to say I got the words out eventually. I'm also pretty sure if I was on the medium difficulty right now, these guys would blitz me. But yeah, I figured it was just worth it for me to get at least one of these races done where I don't have too much trouble. Even though I still continue to have trouble anyway, but well, it doesn't matter. Point is, I'm still out in front, and that's where I hope to stay, and I do stay. With a time of 3 minutes 25.6. Winning by nearly 22 seconds over William in the second Ford Mustang, so 1-2 for the pony cars. Denny was third, and Lee came home fourth. Not bad, not bad. Do we have any more sprint racers popping up? I surely hope we don't, but if we do, then I'll just have to go with it. But either way, we will continue, because that's all I can do at this stage. Huh. Carbon kit now available. Interesting. Am I going to put it on though? No. And we are now 64% complete with the game. And there is another sprint to do, but no, actually, you know what? I'm going to head down into the city core first, because this one is obviously closer. Also because it will save me some time. I'll do that one first. And here it is. Coming from Dave. Same text message as before. Again, this is another race I'm doing on the easy difficulty because, well, I figure it's at least worth it for me to get one, maybe even two sprint races with 300 rep points. Proving, of course, that I am still capable of dominating, and that's probably the only way to do it. So we get a VW Golf, a Nissan Skyline, and a Toyota Celica as our competition here. As already I am now up into the lead. Which is a good thing for me because it means I can focus on basically blitzing my competition the rest of the way. I'm also pretty sure this is now sprint race number 5 because I did 2 in the city core. Well, this is my 3rd one in the city core. And I also did 2 in Beacon Hill. And it looks as though we are doing okay. I'm also pretty sure if I was not doing this on the easy difficulty right now, I would not be leading by as much as I am now. As I said before. That's the only reason why the leading margin is so fucking big, because I have this on the easy difficulty. It also means that on the easy difficulty, I can actually get away with the mistakes I make on the road. And by the way, this is a good thing. Anyways, I win. So, I finished with a time of 2 minutes 3.69. Nice. And I got a winning margin in the end of 13.07 over Michelle. Marcel was third and Dave came home fourth. Alrighty. 300 rep, 2000 bank. Let's see if we can keep this momentum shift going. Because I may need it. Because I may need it. For the races we will probably be doing next. And there's another one down in Cole Harbour. Oh well, I might as well go and get this one out the window. I'd say there's at least 7 of these. I've now done 5, so the next one has got to be 6. Oh, must be the other side. And yes it is. It's right here. Okay. And the message comes from Corey, telling us to get straight on with the race, and I will not disappoint. Alright, so we get a Skyline, another Mustang, and whatever the fourth car is. The fourth car is that an MX-5? I really couldn't tell by the bodywork or the headlights because I couldn't see the headlights. My vision was not clearer. My vision was... well, my sights were not clear enough for me to see what the fourth car in line was. But either way, he basically botched the start, so I probably won't know until the end anyway. It's fine. Oh crap, okay. Yep, I knew this was gonna happen. Luckily, however, I can get away with it. With not too many issues. And I can also easily retake the lead. Oh! Oh, it's an MX-5. Yeah, okay. Okay, that does make a bit more sense now. It is a Mazda MX-5 that is the fourth car in line. Anyways. And those two metal frames, well, they basically slow me down. Unfortunately. But it probably doesn't matter because I still move away from my competition anyway. And I crossed the line at 176, and with a time of 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Winning by 10 seconds over Brent, Cliff was third, and Corey came home fourth in the second Ford Mustang GT. Okay. Will any more pop up on the map before Jackson Heights? I certainly hope they won't. I'll also be a bit disappointed if one of them does pop up on the map. But anyway.
GTI magazine checking out the race. Sounds like a photo shoot in the making.
Yeah, thanks, Rachel. Okay. Well, we get another magazine cover opportunity. And nope, that is the only one left. Well, we might as well go and get this one out of the way since this looks like it's going to be the only one left. Let's just go and get on with it. Here we are. The location of sprint race number 7. And what should hopefully be the final sprint race of stage 5. Sprint racing takes quick reflexes, my man. One wrong move, and you're as good as done. Good luck, you're gonna need it. I'll upload the map to your SMS. Thank you, Shelby. I'm also pretty sure Shelby is the name of a character from Adventure Time. At least I think there's a character called Shelby. Shelby, by the way, is a worm, if you're asking, from Adventure Time. But anyway, yeah. So we get a Nissan 350Z. I think that's a Mazda RX-7 I see there. Yep. And a Mazda MX-5 as our competition here in sprint race number 7. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the difficulty. Oh well, I'll have to put that up again once I get down to the circuit races maybe, where I'll put it back up to the medium difficulty. Since I've done almost all the other race types at this point. I reckon we should be moving along nicely. And hopefully, if I am lucky, this game will reward me with the completion percentage I want at the end. I had to step on the brakes there. So Emily is running in second, Kate is third, and Shelby is the one who's running in fourth. And I do manage to get the power slide points before losing them. And it seems as though at this stage, like everything appears to be going alright. So we're now 9 seconds clear of Emily, whilst I am dragging my car on the wall there briefly, but still able to keep a hold of my position. And it looks as though I am going to win this with a margin, as I give myself some nitrous across the line, over 150 mph at the line, and a 12.6 second race win over Emily. Kate came home third in the 350Z, and it was Shelby who came home fourth in the Mazda MX-5. Alrighty, 300 rep points and 2000 bank. I'm pretty sure that was the last sprint race. I've already got a replay recorded, as you've probably seen. And now I think we shall move on. I will check again to be sure, but I'm pretty sure we do have a replay recorded. Because I recorded one right at the start. I'm pretty sure I did anyway. But yeah. So, do we have any more? No, we don't. So, all that's left are the SUV races, the circuit races, and the street cross races. I think I know which one is going to be the longest. But anyway. Hey! We're now 66% complete with the game. And we've now done 146 races. So right now, we are moving along nicely. And our average reputation points now stand at 270. And we've now got all parts unlocked. And we have a total of 4,600 rep points overall. So there we go. The sprint races are done, and now I am going to save the game. So there we go. The sprint races are now done. And next time, we will be doing the SUV races. Coming in the next episode of Underground 2.
No one can buy